Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway, Phoenix ISM Raceway, Phoenix, Arizona here, with the Cup cars here in 2021. So no one's out on the track yet, but one thing we're going to go over is the different grooves of the track, and that's the big thing. I mean, the big deal today is how these cars, you know, if we got the car set up right, that's the first thing, so we can get them to turn, and we got the right gear ratios, we got everything set up right. But you know, I'm running the default setup that Iracing gave us, so we're back. Sorry about that game crash just a minute ago. So the track's is gonna build heat. So heat's gonna build into the track in the corners. And the big factor, what's gonna really dominate the speed of today, is going to be who can drive, you know, who can corner better, who can get off the corners and get into the corners and get down the straightaways the fastest. That's really going to be the big factor to today's race, today's run, and that's always a big thing I want to work with. As the run goes on, we're the first person out, it looks like here, so the track looks pretty clean. There's pretty much no rubber in it. The track's pretty cold as far as, you know, race speed, race temperature. So we're laying down the first rubber today. Some guys are pulling out of pit road, I think. We'll just take a look. I'm driving the corner really deep, you know, really pushing the tires, laying down some rubber on entry. I'm driving pretty hard off. So, you know, as the run goes on today, you know, you might not be with me off camera, but the car, I'm gonna run this yellow line and get some heat, you know, just right above the yellow line where the right side tires are. Maybe the left side's will be digging pretty good as well, getting in right on that yellow line. So that's where we need to run and not be a lane up, because you know, the heat is a big deal where we run, where the heat goes. But you know, I'm gonna watch and closely see where everybody else is running. Like this 53 car up down here, he's running about a lane up. Here. These things got a lot of power, so we're really pushing, you know, the capabilities of the tires here, and that's a big key. The dynamics are pretty good, and you still need good aerodynamics even at 100 miles an hour. That helps just a little bit, helps a decent amount, making the car run. But the 53 car is going to get torched. It's like getting into 3. Oh, I got on the brakes pretty good there, but I'm going to run right on that yellow line. Just gotta put a lot of heat in on that right where that yellow line is. Right where that yellow line is. And then we're gonna run a lane up. Now we're gonna run a lane up here. Just, you know, the heat. I just want to look where the line is. So that's where, and then we can figure out where the grip level is and all the speed is from there. So I'm going to run right behind the 53 car. He's about half a lane up here, all the way through the corner. He's going to drop a little bit. You can see he had to slow down to get lower in order to get the thing to connect. So I'm going to run high. There's a lot less heat in the track up high right there. There's usually people say there's more grip up there. People say there's, you know, from what I've learned, there's more grip usually where they ain't running, where it's colder at. But there's more abrasion in the tires. The tires wear out more, so it's gonna be fun to learn where the track is, and it's colder up there, so that, you know, it might cool down. So if your tires are running in the lane where all the heat is, and you go up to where the track is colder, the tires might, you know, they might react differently, and it might change the overall, you know, handling of the car. So that's something to watch out for building heat in the tires and in the race car on the short part of the run here. All the brakes, you know, even the suspension parts, you know, even the bodies, all the air beating on the body might make it feel different. You know, all the parts and pieces of these things, the oil, the engines, the drivetrain, suspension pieces, that they get wear in them. You know, you get little chips in the body and stuff, the suspension pieces, all that stuff. And you can see all the race wear. And I'm gonna run up here where there's some more, where it's colder. Like the car feels like it has more grip up there. We can run out there instead of trying to collapse the bottom. Well, that heat on you can feel the heat in the track down there. You know, I could feel it in the steering wheel because everyone's running down there. There's a little bit less heat on the track just on that yellow line because everyone's running the lane about half a lane up. See that? About half. Right about there. Yeah, right here is the worst place to be. It feels like it's all the debris kicking up towards, you know, where my right side tires are. Right here is where you get it's a lot. My steering wheel just felt so different with the left side tires. There's so much heat in the track when I ran right when I put my left side tires right where the groove is. The car drives so differently right there. Yeah, there's a lot of heat on the left side tires. The car gets loose, so that heat in the groove is a big factor where the track is, where they're putting the rubber down. When I'm right behind the guy right here, you know, it's a lot colder on that yellow line because all the heat graduates up. It feels like the heat is graduating up the track by the centripetal force. It's pushing as we go around the track. All the rubber kicking up the track right there. And I'm thinking if I need the car to turn, I can put my left side tires right where the right side tires where everyone else is running. But the car kicking out as we get out near the wall, as we're messing with the groove. So it's gonna be interesting to see where all the heat goes, and if we can find a place where no one else is running later on in the run. I'm gonna see if I can pass 32 cars right here, right on the bottom. Tires are really grabbing. Oh, I got loose there pretty good. I was overturning that thing out. I think the air was messing with me out there. This place is kind of like Michigan, where you need the air to be a big deal here. Now we got some. Now I got some room to run, to work. Yeah, now I'm just going to pace it in the corner. See if I'm going to challenge the grip level. Getting in the corner. I'm not really going to rely on my brakes. Yeah, I'm going to test the grip level. We're going to get on the brakes pretty good here. I'm going to really test the entry or the braking point on the track and on that bottom line. The right side tires might have more heat in them when we're running that yellow line, and the left side tires do. So it's going to be real weird because, you know, but it's very minimal heat on the left side. But if we run down here, there's almost no heat in the track, so the car will be just nice. I put some heat, but so I mean, just imagine with all 30 of these cars going around this track, how much heat is in that one line up. So I want to run there where the racing groove is, and see how the track feels. But you know, this is a short track, and guys are going around here pretty good, so there's a lot of really warming up the track here in the groove. I wonder how fast the track is cooling down. So we're gonna run here, got some heat in the tires. You know, when we're turning, we're really cooking the tires, we're testing the grip. Down the straightaway, we're still testing the grip, just not. We caught this group of cars ahead of us here. I don't know where Baby went. We're gonna pit here, I think, real soon. Just get fresh pair of tires so we can lay down more rubber. I think now I'm gonna run as hard as I can, so I can put some more heat in the track. But I don't like running super hard because that's kind of, you know, deflating to what I've been doing. But now I'm gonna sort of run hard as I can. Now I got a little bit. There's some heat in the car and the tires and the track. I'm just gonna say dive bomb this 10 car here. So I'm running a little harder than I used to be earlier. Now we're going to start sliding the tires, stuff. We're going to start, see if we go real fast. I'm running the racing groove right now, so there's a lot of heat in the track. Really cooking the racing groove. I'm going to cook off this set of tires here. See if I can cook them off. See if I can really kill them here. I need to get in the corner better, carry more speed, really turn the wheel, so I can really drive it hard. Well, see, I'm getting loose there. That's going to get a lot of heat in the track and it's right rear tires there, but. So got a nice straightaway there, got a little loose, but that's normal. You get loose, you're so I'm not sure if I'm getting in the corner. I think I'm lifting a little bit early, getting into 3 there. See, running 3 and 4, I can run a little bit quicker than I can. Right about where my right side tires are, running 3 and 4, is usually where the other guy's his left side tires are, or my right side tires are where I'm running. I just got overdrove turn 2. That's what I've been watching out for, is overdriving these corners. There's a guy in my bumper, so we're just getting loose here. I'm just gonna see if I can work in the lane here. See right there, I'm running a little low. We're gonna get a good entry. We're gonna run wide open, and we're gonna brake and run good speed there in the corner. I might struggle getting off and through the center, but getting in, as long as I'm braking good, have a good entry getting in the corner, and we're working through it. I think we feel pretty good. I feel decent through the corner so far. As far as where my line is, we're putting some heat in the track and in the tires and in the brakes, in the front end, everything. I like working I like working with these bodies. I like working with the bodies of these cars. They're nice. They're real aerodynamic. So I'm gonna roll in the car in the center here. The guys are running up a little bit here, so there's almost no heat up here on the track. So I'm running a little bit inconsistent lap times. So I'm running about in the racing groove here. It's about a lane up now. So, but the tires are connecting a certain amount of the track. So I mean, it's hard to tell exactly where you run your tires at here. So I run the bottom. If you run the bottom, the tires are a small part of the track. So there might be certain parts of the track that aren't getting a lot of heat in it. I mean, you have to be so exact to where the tires run. Or it almost feels like the racing groove might be right on the line, or the only place where we determine where the tires are heated on the track. So I mean, we're not building too much heat, but we have to run more laps. We're only on lap 27 here, so I'm gonna run right there. Yeah, see, everyone's running a little bit different of a line, almost not exactly in line, but that's where the line is. They're building heat there, so it's gonna be. I just going to see how this race goes on, who's where, as far as grip levels and where the heat is, because I want to see. That's what determines the speed of us. Determines where we are later on the run. So everyone's running about a lane up. Let me just see where they're running. I need to get my map out. See right there is about the racing groove. Right there, the car just connected, and then the groove right there. I felt it change directions. But I think that's going to be it for me today in this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to get this out later tonight, but I'm just going to say thanks for watching. Did a couple laps here at Phoenix, and take care.